there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess with Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here, for joining me for this reading. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for supporting my channel and my work. I greatly appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you would like and share this video with others, whether they are divine masculine or not. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, okay? So at the end of the day, we have both, but if they're not part of a counterpart connection, that is okay too. All right, I would greatly appreciate your support by getting these messages out to those who need to hear them, because that is what I'm all about. For those of you who are returning, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but they wanted me to do it because of the full moon in Capricorn energy, so that's why I'm doing this now. They will tell me if I'm going to go back to like a regular schedule with these readings. So it might be a monthly thing or not. So I have to consult with them on that. Anyway, thank you for being here. I do want to mention that my calendar is open for personal readings. I do coach other light counterparts, which is the same as twin flame, but my guys do not like the twin flame label, but we don't really want to label these things anyway. But I do coach others. I do offer specific readings for the counterparts, and I offer other services as well. If you go to capellawellness.com or click on one of the links in the description box below, you'll be able to see what I have to offer, as I am a divine counterpart myself who's achieved union with self. So that being said, I also want to mention that if this reading is not meant to spy on the divine masculine, it is not meant to get the feminines hung up on what's going on with divine masculines, because if you watched me before, I'm all about the truth, and I'm all about empowering the masculine and the feminine with these readings, okay? And this is also to understand what is going on with your masculine energy, because you do have that within you, whether you're male, female, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I highly recommend watching the feminine reading as well, as opposed to just a masculine reading. If you watch both, you'll get a better understanding as to where you are. And I usually get two groups when I'm doing these readings, okay? Also, I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my services. My memberships, I should say. You get additional guided meditations. You have daily guidance videos. So if you want to check that out, it's very valuable, exclusive content that I do not put on YouTube or anywhere else. It's to really, really get you going on your healing and your ascension process, your inner work, all of that good stuff. So if you try it for 14 days, you can cancel it right before the 14th day. It's very, very easy. If you want to keep it, by all means, keep it. You can cancel whatever at any time, okay? It's very easy to do so. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to upgrade it, check out the other tiers. But again, the lower tiers have the 14-day free trial that I would highly recommend you guys go check out. There's a link to the membership section in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, there is a, if you go to the hamburger menu in your mobile app, you'll see Capella memberships. If you go to the web browser, you'll see the Capella memberships. Link at the top. You also get exclusive access to my private mobile app, where you get to view all of the exclusive content in the app, and you get to chat with me, and you get to do other things in the app. Anyway, we got the Eight of Swords. This is interesting. This is what's going on with the masculine right now. This was the bottom of the deck for the feminine. Okay? Get away from these negative thoughts. Okay? You've got Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay, masculine. Get out of your head. This is also tying in with the feminine energies. See, with the mirroring, if you're doubting, if you are all up in your head and you're lacking confidence, and you feel stuck, there's no way out, I can't get out of this situation, you're both feeling this, you both got to come out of this, okay? So masculine, either you're feeling this from your feminine, or feminine, you're feeling this from your masculine. Either way, we got to get out of this negativity. It's got to clear. Where's the faith? Where's the trust in this? Your mind is racing with thoughts, and it's instilling a lot of fear, uncertainty, worry, regret, shame. You're thinking you can't get out of this predicament. You have to clear your mind. You got to meditate to find a solution on how to get out of the situation you are in. You got to go to God. You got to go to your angels and your guides. You have to get out of this Eight of Swords energy because your thoughts create reality. If you're in this mental entrapment and all of these negative thoughts are racing through your brain, it's going to manifest, okay? So you got to get out of this state. You're losing sleep. Your mind is racing with these thoughts here. See how she's putting her hand to her ears? The siren is trying to call her into the water. She's trying not to be lured into that ocean. This is the dark forces trying to play with your mind, masculine. Okay? The devil always gets our mind first, not the heart. You got to get out of this state. The devil's trying to screw you over, okay, with the negative thoughts, the dark thoughts. You're thinking something's going to go horribly wrong. You're thinking that there is going to be some destruction here, that all is lost, okay? The devil's really trying to pull you back into the depths of the ocean. Don't let the devil do that. You really got to get grounded. Your mind is all over the place. There's also nervousness, is what I'm hearing. Somebody, at least one masculine here is preparing to come forward with the truth, is preparing to make an offer. And I say that because the Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody may be worried or freaking out or stressed out that they won't be given a second chance, even though God is giving them the opportunity to go ahead and do whatever it is, that the door is open to union, that the door is opening. This treasure chest is about to open. Just take that pentacle, open the chest, and then you get your treasures there. You get what you've been asking for, you've been praying for. It's an ace. God is giving you this opportunity, masculine, but there's like, all of a sudden, the dark forces are trying to mess with your head. No, you won't get a second chance. No, you won't have financial stability and security. No, you're not going to, be able to have this fresh start. You're not going to be able to start over. Watch that. If you're losing sleep over this, that is not the divine at all, okay? Calm your mind. Pray. Ask Archangel to obliterate all of this energy. That's what I've done over the years, okay? Relax, calm yourself. Your nerves are getting the best of you, okay? Your nerves are getting the best of you. Take it easy. This is not lost, okay? Don't let this is like mental anguish here. Don't let your thoughts get the best of you, masculine. Don't let that happen. That's the devil trying to get you to second guess things, to doubt things. The devil may be telling you, oh, look at everything you've done in your life. Look at all the turmoil and chaos you've caused, like the regret, the shame. The devil wants you to be in that shame. He wants you to be, I'm saying like regretful for your sins, something like that. The devil's trying to get you to be in this very, very low toxic state. Don't let that happen. There may be a couple of you masculines who are freaking out. You're worrying a lot about your money or your finances. You may be worried that even if you have money, that it may not be enough for the feminine. That you may be thinking that financial insecurity and stability, that what you have accumulated for yourself, maybe you've accumulated wealth or something, you're worried that it's not going to be enough for the feminine, or it's not enough, period. Stop. Either way, whatever this is, masculines, there's way too much mental activity going on. And I feel very strongly that the devil's causing this, okay? You have the power to get out of your mind. The devil's trying to control it. You need to use your heart to overcome this. Pray, meditate, get to center, take a sea salt bath, clear out any toxins that are in your body, especially to clear your head. Go for a walk, go out in nature. There is way too much mental anguish here, okay? And for some of you, it's causing you to lose sleep. You need to relax, okay? Everything is fine. You're causing yourself to be in this freaked out state, okay? No more fears. This is paralyzing fear of taking the next step towards something. And some of you are about to offer something very stable and solid to the feminine. Three of Wands, making forward progress. Continuing a journey or expanding into a new one. You can't be afraid of whatever decision it is you're about to make, masculine. You really got to stop worrying about this. You got to really build up your confidence here. Stop with the self-limiting beliefs. You got to take your power back. You got to take your mind back, okay? Don't give your power away to the devil because he's really trying to screw up your mental state here. No more doubting, okay? There's no need to doubt yourself or this connection or anything else or your abilities. Top of the deck is the Two of Wands, see? Some of the masculines here are ready to start a new journey here. You're about to step out of your comfort zone. For some of you, this is starting a new life, a new beginning. Maybe even worrying about the money here. Or having that second chance. It's like the 38 Special song. A heart needs a second chance. Some of you are about to offer or ask the feminine for a second chance. You may have never done this before because maybe other people were the ones who were asking you for a second chance. And this is the first time for some of you masculines and asking somebody else for a second chance. The others of you, this is about stepping out of your comfort zone, moving away from your South Node to your North Node, embarking on this journey that you're about to take. You have no idea where you're going. It's uncharted territory. You're seeing the signs and stuff, but you got to trust in the signs that you're seeing in the synchronicities, that God is going to lead you to where you need to be. This is a vision here that you've had. Maybe you've been making plans to start something new, to leave a job, to leave the karmic or whatever this is, to really start your healing, to move toward the feminine. It could be a lot of things because this is a collective reading, guys. Remember this. This is not a personal reading. So not everything's going to fit your situation. Be honest with yourself, with your situation, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. But you got to go out there to the vastness of the ocean. You don't know what's coming, but it doesn't matter because God is guiding you. You have to trust in that. This is also for some of the masculines. They're preparing to start a new partnership with their feminines. Okay? Embarking on a journey and this partnership, some connection that they've never been in before. This could also be about leaving home. Maybe literally or figuratively, leaving the home you've ever known. Somebody might be about being ready to travel. Or maybe you made plans to go travel with your feminine or go overseas or maybe move overseas or move someplace completely different, maybe by the ocean or across an ocean or whatever this is. And you're like, you're doing a lot of big things here, but you're leaving your old world behind and you're starting something completely different. You have to understand that you have the world in your hands. If you were visioning this world that you want to have, you got to take action and take that first step towards that. Okay? But you can't give in to any fear about leaving your comfort zone, of leaving something behind that you know is not for you anymore. This kind of reminds me of when I left my home to go work for the government years ago. I moved to a state I had never set foot in. I had no family there. I'm still there now. I left the nest. I left the life that I once lived in. I was starting a new one. I had no idea where it was going to take me. I had no idea what was going to happen, but I knew God was leading me in that direction. I had to step out of my comfort zone to really explore the world, to really see who I really was, what I really was made of, who God wanted me to be. Okay, so whatever this is, you're being worried about starting that new venture. You cannot give in to that fear and that worry. What's going to happen? I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know. If God has been leading you to it, masculine, there's no need to worry. Okay? Not at all. Worry, fear, anxiety, stress, nervousness, especially the fear, that's a demonic spirit. And the stress, God didn't create us to be stressed out. The body wasn't built by God to deal with stress. That's too lower vibrational. Let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle here for the masculine? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Queen of Cups. The first word I got was forgiveness. Some of the masculines here are worried that they're not going to be forgiven by their feminines. This is the divine feminine card. They could very well be fearful of their divine feminine, mainly because they're afraid that they may not be forgiven or the feminine is not going to have compassion. Okay? Trust your intuition, feminine and masculine. You gotta trust your feminine side, okay? You have to trust the intuitive guidance that you're being given. Listen to your heart. Your mind is getting the best of you. That's the devil trying to get you to not listen to what your heart's telling you, okay? You need to trust your intuition here. Your emotions are getting out of balance as well. Your emotions are running high. Okay? You need to have a head-heart balance here. Your emotions are getting the best of you. You're freaking out because you're about to take a step towards something that you've never done. You got to have compassion for yourself, masculine. There could be a lot of regret and shame for what happened in the past, which is why you're doubting yourself, which is why you have these dark thoughts. You're like, I think all is lost. I think this is hopeless. I don't know if I can get out of this, but you can. All right? You may be regretful because your feminine showed you a lot of love and probably already forgave you in person, and you're still kind of doubting that she still will forgive you when you actually come to her in the physical. And then your emotions are getting the best of you. You're starting to worry too much, and it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. But you're very intuitive, masculine. You're very psychic as well. You already know what the outcome of this is. So you got to stop getting in your head. The devil's really trying to get you to doubt yourself, which is why he's instilling fear in you. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my cat. What is it, midnight? Maybe she's confirming what I'm saying. So there's a flood of emotions running through you. Okay. You're feeling very, very emotional. You're preparing to do something that you've never done before, right? Two of Wands. But again, you got to have compassion for yourself for what you've done in the past. You can't give in to that fear anymore. You really can't. What's done is done. Okay? You learn from it, you grow from it, and you move on. This is also about self-forgiveness. You got to let go of that old guilt, that shame, the regret. Okay? And stop beating yourself up. There could be a lot of major self-sabotage here. Again, you could also be very regretful of being afraid to be vulnerable with your feminine, being afraid to express your emotions. Because you have very deep feelings for your feminine. You have a lot of love for her. She has a lot of love for you. Again, this is a divine feminine right here. But you, masculine, have to embrace your divine feminine energies and really trust what your intuition is telling you. Stop being all up in your head. What does your gut feel? What does your heart feel right now about your feminine? And for the feminines who are watching this with your masculine side, if your masculine is acting in a way that seems kind of odd or it doesn't seem like them, don't give in to the illusions of the 3D world or how you're seeing things in the physical. Trust in what your heart is feeling about this person. Because some of you could see right through them. Same thing with the masculines and the feminines. The masculines can see right through the feminine. It's a matter of getting out of that mental state, okay? You gotta trust your intuition here. You have to have compassion for yourself and forgive yourself for what was done. And I will say this, it had to happen because it was in your contract, Divine Masculine. And yes, you could have been given all of these opportunities to come forward and express your heart, you express your deep feelings to the feminine, and you didn't take it because of fear, because of doubt. You weren't sure if you were supposed to be explaining this to your feminine or expressing this. You had vulnerability and intimacy issues. That was stemming some other past life trauma or some trauma that happened in this lifetime or all of the above. If God is giving you the other opportunity right now, Divine Masculine, to express your true feelings here, then do it. Don't be afraid. You are very in tune with your inner knowing here. I said you're very psychic and very intuitive. Trust in how your heart is feeling about this, okay? If you know in your heart of hearts that your feminine will forgive you, that she does have that compassion for you, then trust in that. I bet you anything the devil's really trying to get you to doubt. The devil's probably telling you, oh, that feminine doesn't really forgive you. That's all a lie. It's this, and that. She's not going to do that. And you screwed her over and blah, 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 blah. You had all these opportunities and you didn't do what God told you. So God's going to fail you. That might be going on what's in your head, masculine. There's a lot of deep, dark shit going on in your mind, and it's caused by the devil. You got to push him out. You got to say, like, the devil, I rebuke you, or whatever. Like, call upon Archangel Michael, okay? Archangel Michael's going to help with this. But you really have to trust what your heart's telling you here. you also have to go with the flow, okay? Don't be afraid of how you're feeling, because there's true love with the Queen of Cups, okay? Maybe you're going through a lot of drama, especially with regards to inside your head. Somebody could be emotionally controlling. There could be somebody who's very irrational. Maybe you're dealing, or maybe there was a karmic here who's being very irrational right now. Who's causing a lot of drama in your life. Could be that, because there's 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Third party situation. All right? Maybe there's a karmic. There's somebody, and we got 3 of Cups, I believe. Did we get 3 of Cups in the feminine reading? Can't remember. I know we got it in the truth reading. If you haven't watched the truth reading that I just put out, watch that. Friends, other people, a mother, perhaps, a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I don't know. There could be somebody who's influencing your decision making. Somebody's influencing you. Somebody's getting you to doubt what you're feeling here. Again, friends, a mother, some feminine energy. Could even be like a karmic that you broke away from, and they're trying to cause you to doubt all this stuff. Maybe the devil's gotten to a karmic, or the devil's gotten to your mother, or the devil's gotten to your friends here. That's what happened with Job. The devil got to his wife. Right? To get him to think stuff, to be paralyzed with fear. That's what the devil does. The devil instills fear. So whoever's influencing you, Divine Masculine, you gotta stop. Stop listening to those people who are causing you to doubt. Okay? Who are putting all this shit in your head. Get away from these people. Some of you have some bad friends, okay? And you intuitively know this. There even could be gossip around this, or like something with drinking or whatever. I don't know. If you have a drinking problem, masculine, be very, very careful not to get all up in this despair and to start avoiding what your heart's telling you to do. Be very, very careful of that, because I know some of the masculines here have had drinking problems. And if you still have that, this alcohol is not going to solve your issue. And look who's underneath the 3 of Cups. It's the King of Pentacles. So please be very careful. There might be strong Pisces here with this alcohol stuff, this drinking, okay? Don't go to a bar. Don't go hang out with people. Oh, let's go have a drink or whatever. This is not going to help you. Somebody needs to hear this. That's not going to help you with your stress, your worry, your freaking out nature. No. This is not going to help ease your brain. It's not. God's going to help you with this. And whoever is causing these negative influences in your life, you got to stop. There is drama here. Okay? You got to get to a state of emotional balance. You got to do some healing here. Get to center. Have compassion for yourself. There's also, could be that you allowed other people to get in your way. Maybe there was something about you didn't want to deal with your emotions. Okay? You were emotionally imbalanced. You were feeling very melancholic. You were fostering that deep hurt or whatever. You were codependent on drinking, on other things to try to heal you. Maybe there was something with going out a lot and trying to escape, right? You were trying to escape your problems, and you weren't facing your truth here. And you had an issue with not expressing your emotions. This is with seriously withholding your emotions here. A lot of emotional imbalance with these cards, okay? You kept your emotions deep down and you didn't allow yourself to express it. that really causes your mind to go crazy. You know what that means? When you suppress your intuition, your emotions, you're pushing down your feminine energy, which means your masculine energy skyrockets, which ties into this. 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. When you suppress your intuition and you don't listen to it and you're not in tune with your feelings and you're not going with the flow, it can cause you to lead to drinking. It can cause you to go find codependency with friends and other things that are really not for your highest good. It causes your masculine energies to become even more distorted. Okay? You got to get out of this. There's also like regret and shame, needing to have compassion for yourself because you let other people influence you, because you let a karmic influence you, you let somebody control your emotions. You couldn't control yourself. You didn't trust your intuition, okay? You may have been dealing with friends who you thought were friends who were really your enemies. You may have looked at the feminine as an enemy. Now, if you're a Pisces, and I know there's a Pisces here, you probably, Pisceans have a tendency to do this. They make their friends their enemies and their enemies their friends. They get very caught up in illusions because they're ruled by Neptune. And the illusion card is right here. So maybe you thought that your feminine, your divine feminine was a bad influence on you. You thought that the feminine was an enemy. That's for some of you, not for all of you. But you're also like, you can't forgive yourself because maybe you let drinking get in the way. Maybe your feminine called you out on your drinking problem and you pushed that away. Maybe you wanted to go out and casually date because this is a dating card. You just wanted to hang out and go to bars and have fun with people, play pool, go play golf, whatever. You just wanted to have fun. You didn't want to commit because you were afraid of your feelings. You were afraid to love again. You were afraid to feel deeply for somebody else, and you ended up falling for your feminine pretty hard. You didn't expect the love that you had for your feminine to be this intense. It's a tremendous amount of deep love here. Okay? And we have the counterparts here. And you just tried to fill a void with other things. And you regret that. And you just wanted to casually date. And then you started to realize who your divine feminine really was, that you couldn't escape this love for her. There's also, for the others of you, there is a reconciliation here. Somebody is preparing to come back. There's a reunion. There's somebody has also been planning, Two of Wands, to do something. Ace of Pentacles, offer, commitment, offer a date. Invitation to an event. There is a reconciliation, a reunion between the Queen and the King of Pentacles. They're very intuitive. They're very compassionate people. Very wise counselors, very wise individuals. They went through a lot of pain and suffering and they healed from that on their own. They're very generous, very warm, kind-hearted people. There is a tremendous amount of unconditional love between this King and Queen of Pentacles, and there's going to be a reunion between the two. Divine Masculine, you're wanting to reconcile with the feminine, but there's a little bit of fear here, and worry and nervousness, because you're about to step out of your comfort zone and express your deep love for your feminine. And you're afraid to ask her out on this date because you're afraid that she's not going to accept it. But your gut already knows that she will. God has already told you. You've seen the signs and synchronicities. You've been having dreams and psychic visions about how this is going to turn out. Okay? There's no need to doubt what your intuition is telling you. And stop letting other people influencing you, okay? influence you, whatever I just said. Let's see what the lesson here is. Oh, God. Oh, of course. And the counterparts come out. There we go. The King of Cups loves very deeply, but doesn't express his emotions. But when he can't express that, he gets himself into a world of trouble. It could lead him to drinking. It could lead him to suicidal thoughts. It could lead him to, being completely out of balance emotionally, and it leads him to some crazy mental dark thoughts. Okay? You cannot be emotionally detached. You have to be in tune with your feminine side and be in tune with the emotions that you have. You can't suppress your emotions any longer, Divine Masculine, because that really wreaks havoc on your mind and on your body. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Devil. Holy shit. What did I say? I told you the devil's been getting the best of you. There's this mermaid. She's about to asphyxiate. She has her tail and a small pool of water, but that water will eventually dry up. You have to release your fears, and you have to stop hiding your true self here, Masculine. And this devil is, I felt it so strongly. I told you. Don't give the power to the devil. He's causing you and other people to get in your head. That's where he always attacks. He has nothing to do with the heart space. You really, really need to get into balance and trust where your intuition is telling you. You can't hide these feelings in anymore, Divine Masculine. You can't suppress your intuition anymore. You know there's a lot of love between the two of you. Get out of your head. This guy is really doing wonders on your brain. You have to release your fears. Watch with the addictions and the attachment to lower vibrational things, especially with the drinking. There could be somebody here who's going to confess to their feminine that they had a serious drinking problem, that their life was all full of shambles and there was a lot of drama going on, and they didn't want to deal with the reality of what was going on, so they resorted to drinking and other addictions like porn and gambling and drugs and God knows what else. Excessive partying, Three of Cups, right? You got to let this go. You can't hide this anymore. And you can't allow the devil to take control over you anymore. Okay? You got to find what lights you up. You cannot give in to fear. Fear is a demonic spirit. There's fear all over this reading. You really have to trust your intuition. And drinking isn't going to help with the fear either, whoever needs to hear that, because that's not for everybody. You got to let go of this toxic stuff. I'm also getting there is a karmic here. Or karmic relationships. Maybe somebody didn't want to deal with their true feelings for the feminine. They just started to go with the karmic relationships, right? They got triggered and they're like, no, I'm just going to casually date people. I don't want to commit. I don't want to be in this deep love with somebody because I was burned before. I'm not going to do that. And you got caught up in these karmic patterns. Karmic relationship, toxic patterns. You kept running into these really bad ordeals, Masculine. And that's because you weren't following your heart. You weren't trusting what your intuition was telling you. You thought that you knew better, or it was because you were just so fearful. It's like you were running from this connection from your divine feminine because of the love that you felt. So you thought that being in karmic connections or just casually dating was going to suppress that, was going to help you, or you going out with friends all the time and drinking and partying and whatever the hell you were doing was going to help. And it didn't. It just puts you more into a world of turmoil. You started to realize that the devil got the best of you, and that you're like, I need to change something about this. Some of you did, others of you, this is a huge lesson for you to learn. Addictions to things are not going to help deal with your emotions, okay? You may have been afraid of this feminine having strings attached, or this feminine was coming with strings attached. You could very well felt that your divine feminine was going to backstab you somehow. Okay? You really need to let go and release your limiting beliefs about yourself. That's also with the Eight of Swords. You got to release that fear. You got to face your biggest fear. And some of you, it's the deep love. It's loving again. You can't hide from that anymore, Divine Masculine. You're restricting yourself from feeling the true divine love of God. Why would you do that to yourself when God's trying to bless you with this? God wants you to be loved. You deserve love. You deserve the true love. It's the agape love. That's what the King and Queen of Pentacles have amongst each other, between themselves. They're both vibrating at agape love, the highest frequency of all. That's the true love. Nothing will come between these two when they have that love. But some of you are restricting yourselves from that type of love because of the fear. Because you probably got burned before. Or you fell in love with someone, but you ended up finding out that you got caught in a trap. That they wanted you for money, or they wanted you for something else. Or they were restricting you, or they were suffocating you with a previous connection. And you're like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be in that anymore. Whoever you were in a connection with, there were strings attached to that person, and you probably were thinking that your feminine was the same way when you were revealed that that wasn't the case. Your feminine gave you that spark. You felt that energy, that magnetism between the two of you, and you're like, there's no way this could be real. There's no way what I'm feeling for my feminine is actually it. It's like, can I have a fresh start with her again after everything that I've done? Am I going to go through the same thing again? There's somebody here about a karmic who you look at as the devil, perhaps, for somebody here. You don't want to be in that type of predicament ever again, but you have to trust that this true love here, it's not coming from the devil, it's coming from God. Okay? But this devil's, you got to release this. He does not have power over you. This mental anguish and this fear, anxiety, all this shit here, you're giving power to the devil instead of giving power to God. And unconditional love is giving power to God. Okay? It's the light of truth right here. There's a fresh start here. With all this drama and craziness with this devil energy here, addictions, obsessions, things that hook you, it's causing you to deplete your energies. Other people's influences, whatever this is. You're losing your sense of direction.
You got to go after what lights you up, what makes you feel completely in tune with your emotions, what really makes you blissful and happy. The devil doesn't bring that. The devil brings no light to anything. God does. You need to stop fearing this new beginning. This is going for it. This could also be an engagement card, okay? There's also something about sex here, because this is a phallic card, and the devil talks about sex, right? Being addicted to this. You may be afraid that if you had like an addiction to sex or addiction to porn or something, that you might get triggered again or something like that. Okay? There's something about lust here with these two cards. You may have very well confused lust with true love, okay? Or passion with love. You can have insane chemistry with someone divine masculine, and it doesn't have to be lustful. All right? Maybe you felt like that with your divine feminine, and you started to realize, well, this is a different type of passion. But what happened was, because you suppressed your emotions so much so, you thought that like sex was power, that sex was actually going to give you that love when it really didn't. Now you're understanding what true passion is. What true chemistry is with your feminine. Understanding what is really of value. Things that hook you, things that keep you in a low vibrational place. Or is it having this true love with somebody? Mastering love, mastering your emotions. Understanding that through pain and wisdom through pain and suffering come great wisdom. Everybody's got to go through the pain and suffering to understand what the light really is, what true love really is. That we have the power to overcome heartbreak, to overcome pain. That we cannot blame everybody else for our pain and our suffering. It comes from us, because we have to realize that we are children of God and we have the power to heal ourselves. These are excellent healers as well, right here. There's a power couple here. They're going to be excellent couples. This is the excellent counselors. This is the example of a divine couple who really are going to show the world what true unconditional love is. And that through pain and suffering comes great wisdom. But this is masculine. Your lesson was learning what is really of value to me. Materialism, power, sex, money, casually dating, not being really committed, not experiencing some immense amount of love between two people. That's the ultimate blessing right here. They both have the Ace of Cups in their hands that they found on their own. And when they come together, they create an even deeper amount of love, an even greater blessing. That's the highest frequency of all. It's agape. That's the biggest blessing that God could ever give us. You started to realize that love was way more important than material things, than the 3D world. Some of you may have been very selfish and very stubborn. Okay. Maybe there was something about you just wanted to get your jollies, okay? And I'm not being judgmental, okay? This is the truth here. This is for some of you, not for all of you. Some of you just wanted to get, just the sex thing. No, I don't need love. No, yeah, I feel it, but I'm going to detach myself. I'm not going to be emotionally available. I'm not going to feel this love. I'm going to suppress it. I don't need a deep soul connection. I don't need unconditional love. Nope, nope, nope. I just need sex. I just need, money. I need power, whatever. And some of you were like, wait a minute. That doesn't do me any good. Some of you got very selfish with that. I'm just going to do me. It's just me. I don't need anything. Okay? There could be something about materialism too, attachments to materialism. Not going after what really, really lights you up, what you're really passionate about. Working for the man, working the 9-to-5 job, and you getting caught up in all of these, things that hook you, that draw you in to put you in a very low vibrational state. Make you lose your mind. Okay? You got caught up in a scarcity mindset and you were like, oh, I'm just going to repeat these same karmic patterns and just focus on this material world. Because that's what everybody else has told me to do. This is programming in a sense for me. Okay? You had to learn how to release materialism. You had to reevaluate what was really of value to you. That being selfish and stubborn wasn't the way to go. That you had to let go of the fear, let go of the attachments to the material world, to toxic relationships, karmic relationships, whatever the devil energy was bringing you towards. Okay. A lot of lessons there. 10 of Wands. Completion. For some of you, this whole life just took a toll on you and it became such a burden. It just totally stressed you out to the max. Some of you were like overdoing it with the people pleasing, not taking care of yourself and taking care of others, maybe working too hard at a job. You were like, nope, I got to do all these jobs, or I have to work all 60 hours a week just to make money. And, because money is power and I need to have all these material things and I want this house and I want this car, blah, blah, blah. That is distorted masculine right there. Others of you were giving yourself too much. You were overdoing it. You were on the brink of collapse because you were doing stuff for others and you weren't doing things for yourself. You got so overburdened here that it was really stunting your growth and your progress. Some of you started to realize that these karmic patterns that you're running yourself into were causing more of a burden than for more of relief. When you keep doing the same thing over and over again, how do you expect anything to shift in your life? You started to realize that these karmic patterns that you got yourself involved in were really limiting what your true potential really was. So some of you need to drop it. Stop overdoing it. Stop stressing out. Stop working yourself to death. Just stop. Stop repeating the same karmic patterns. It's getting you nowhere. How are you going to make any forward progress if you've got all of this weight on your shoulders? Others of you, you've dropped it. There's completion here. You've realized that this was not a way to live. And you know it. You're like, the hell with this. Some of you who were holding in your emotions for all this time, it really, really weighed heavy on you. It became too much of a burden. And now you're like, I need to let this go. This material world, I need to let it go. I can't hold on to this anymore. I cannot just continue pursuing this life of working at a job or just making money, because there's more to life than just making money. There's more to life than just my job that I'm doing. This love is really, really what I need. This love is really what I need. It's like feeling whole within yourself. And there could be somebody here who has wealth, because Four of Pentacles can talk about wealth, a wealthy person. But they're maybe afraid to share that wealth with others. Because again, maybe you were in a relationship or got married with someone and they married you for money, or there was like a money trap here. Okay? Strings attached. All right? And you're like, I'm not sharing my money with anybody ever again because I got screwed over. Now, if you're that masculine, do you really think that a true divine feminine is going to do that? Are they trying to screw you over? I highly doubt that. So if this is about you sharing your money here, you know that if you keep the money to yourself and you don't give, especially if you're wealthy, the universe will take it back. That's how it works. Alrighty. Enough with that, because I just realized my battery is about to die. So let's get guidance for the masculines. What guidance do we have for the masculines? Please and thank you. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God. Okay, masculines. Yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. It's time to go. It's time to take action and just go for it. Stop getting caught up in thinking that somebody's the devil or whatever. Stop with the fears. Stop with holding on to it's like, why are you afraid to let go? What's with the money thing? What is with the, you know what is of value to you, masculine? It's not about materialism. It's about the love that you won't find anywhere else. I said, trust your intuition. It is correct. Take action accordingly. Alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. Watch your thoughts. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Again, make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make a choice. That's 3 times about the intuition. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Somebody here has their own business, self-employed. Again, they're probably wealthy already. You're worried that if you come into union or you marry your counterpart or whatever this is, that there's something about a money trap, that there's strings attached, that your person is going to take your money or whatever. You're afraid to share the wealth. Watch that, divine masculine, because whatever God has blessed you with this business, you can't get more wealth and abundance if you don't share it with others. Okay? Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Work-life balance for some of you. See, I talked about money, power, your job isn't everything. You can have the job and the business and have love at the same time. Surprise, masculine. Helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Holy crap. Synchronicity. 2 dolphins might be significant to you. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Wasn't I talking about trusting the synchronicities and signs and dreams that you're getting? Oh my God. Spirit, what do I do? Because my thing's going to die. They want me to read the yes card. Hold on. See what my guides do? You're fairly certain about your next move, and you pull this card as additional validation, which will spur you into action. This card confirms that your intuition is accurate and that you can trust it fully. The joy you feel knowing that your intuitive feelings are valid may be tempered by the fear of making life changes. Heaven wants you to know, however, that all the details are being taken care of. You're supported in all ways as long as you ask for help and then accept it as it comes to you in various forms. Oh, yeah. Lesson: resistant to change. Talking about, no, I'm fine by myself. No, I'm holding on to my money. No, I made this money. I'm not sharing with anybody else. This is resisting change. Change is inevitable, masculines. It is. You want more abundance? You want more miracles and blessings to come into your life? You have to accept change and be adaptable to it. You have to stop resisting. Oh my God, alchemy, you have the Midas touch right now. You're on a roll at this time with the energy of heightened success surrounding you and your endeavors. You instantly manifest your thoughts and ideas now, so choose them carefully. Just as you're capable of manifesting masterpieces right now, you're able to manifest problems. But the good news is that you can also undo manifestation that you're unhappy about. An alchemist is someone who turns base metal into precious gold or silver. You have the ability to take ordinary projects and make them come alive with meaning, blessings, and abundance for everyone involved. Your gratitude for God-given manifestation power and also the joy you feel in response to the beautiful creations that stem from it are keys to amplifying your alchemy abilities. Affirm frequently, thank you for helping me focus my thoughts completely on joy and the desire to be connected to divine love. I am so grateful that all of my needs are so carefully addressed instantly. I talked about watching the thoughts. You guys know what this is. You need to say positive thoughts. I am abundant. I am lovable. I am deserving of love. Whatever this is, start reprogramming your brain. Get out of those dark thoughts, guys. It's very important here. Playtime. This card indicates that you've been straining and working too hard. 10 of Pentacles. And that you've lost your original focus. You're striving more out of habit than out of a clear direction. The dolphins ask you to stop and divert your attention through silliness and non-competitive play. Any kind of playfulness will shake up your ruts and routines and allow you to regain perspective on what is important and what is not. What is of value to you. And it's not just work all the time, and stop trying so hard. Playing is a magical form of meditation, and as it opens your heart chakra and allows your creative spirit to tap into the divine wisdom. If your playfulness involves outdoor physical activity, the extra oxygen will also spark new ideas for you. Ace of Wands. Make a decision. Oops. Sometimes life feels as if it's an impasse while we await heaven's next instruction. By drawing this card, however, heaven asks, what do you want? Sometimes the universe asks us to be the decision maker, and this is one of those times. Instead of passively allowing life to push you around like a canoe without oars, you're counseled to take charge and set your own course. Know that heaven gives you all the resources you need to pull yourself out of any situation as long as you make a firm and clear decision. Your decisiveness is the catalyst for heaven to clear the way for your manifestation. Let go of all fears or worries and focus only on the destination you intend to reach. Enjoy the journey along the way. Self-employment. I'll read this. You have the drive, discipline, and desire to be your own boss. You have the magical ingredients for a successful business. You're fully supported spiritually, okay? If you're in the process of opening a new business, now it's time to do spiritual work, to conduct research about your business, and to work on yourself by eating healthfully, getting sufficient sleep, and exercising regularly. These multiple layers of action will propel you to miraculous business opportunities. So the helpful person card, I heard from my guides that you're being asked to help someone else out. Oh, there's the message. Hold on. There's a person who can help you reach your desired outcome. You're probably already thought of whom this person could be, or it could be a new person coming into your life whom you'll soon meet. Be open to the receiving help from others. Strong people learn the importance of delegating and working as a team, as this may be a time for you to learn these vital life lessons. So be sure to voice your needs and ask for assistance. With the help of others, you're more able to manifest your divine purpose and desires. And then simplify your life. Oh my God. Your energy has been fragmented and it's time for an adjustment. You need to take drastic measures to simplify your life, clearing your home of unnecessary items, canceling subscriptions, extraneous publications, saying no to demands of your time, getting organized and being more efficient with respect to your schedule. You may feel that such a project is overwhelming. However, if you take one day a week to whittle down on the clutter, you'll feel an enormous lifting of weight from your soul. This results in an energy and esteem boost that will enable you to complete the tasks at hand. Your soul and body will thank you for your simpler life. Synchronicities. As a result of all your prayers and manifestation work, you're now attracting synchronistic events. Those chance meetings, information that just happened to receive, and other synchronicities are really answered prayers. Okay? The more you notice these magical events, the more they'll occur for you. You may already know that there are coincidental or accidental... Hold on. You may already know that there are no coincidental or accidental occurrences. This card reflects your recent focus on positive thoughts, which are being directed towards your desires. Okay? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to watch this because I still have all these cards to go through. Let me go see what the full moon in Capricorn is bringing you. What is the full moon in Capricorn bringing the divine masculine? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. See, again, adjustments are required. The third quarter moon. Bottom of the deck, what are you worrying about? A win-win outcome is forecast, a full moon in Libra. It's about partnerships and stuff. You see, there's nothing to worry about with this stuff. There's a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. All is not lost. That's what I said. There are changes or adjustments before you that will get you to where you want to be. The change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and when it's time to let go. So pay attention. I am reevaluating the situation. Your life may be out of balance and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forwards. You know where you've been, but where are you going? It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. The teaching is to release and to trust. Full moon in Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Partnership, falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. You're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. The people that come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card could also refer to a professional relationship. You need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Let go of that which is falling away. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. That's twice. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is time for a great makeover. Find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations are easier. Look, emotions are running high with the supermoon. I told you about the emotions. Let me see. What is the full moon in Capricorn activating for the divine masculines? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is this full moon in Capricorn activating for the divine masculines? If that divine feminine card comes out, that would be hilarious. What is the full moon in Capricorn? Oh my God. Wow. Union. Number 44. It's not gonna, I'm gonna have to trust me when I read this, guys. The energy of union activates our abilities to unite our outer and inner aspects toward a state of wholeness. Freedom. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility, potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Wow. So, masculine, if some of you are coming into union, that's what you've been contemplating, you're still going to be able to have your freedom and still be in this connection, okay? That's what some of you are afraid of. You may be afraid of being held down, right? It's like, no, I don't want to share because I was trapped before and somebody tried to emotionally trap me or control me or whatever. Some drama, some irrationality? No, irritability? Either way, you're freeing yourself from this toxic energy, okay, to prepare yourself for union. This is also for the others of you about getting into union with self. Surrender. The energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. See? Illusionary control, the love here. Going with the flow. It's what I said. You're surrendering to this love. All right? Because now is the time for union for some of you. The others of you, you got to go through all this stuff to prepare. You have to free yourself from these toxic energies, these karmic patterns, all of these things in order to get you to union with self so you can have union with your person. Okay? We're going to see what the Divine Feminine wants to tell the masculine. If I can get these cards here because I do not want to lose this video. All right. What does the feminine want to say to the masculine? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. So there are a couple of masculines here. The full moon in Capricorn is activating union with your divine counterpart. I knew it. Until you can come to me with your whole self, your authentic self, I am focusing on my work and career right now. I'm focusing on other things. So see, masculines, they just want you to come as yourself. Do not be like somebody else, okay? I know it's not going to focus. Sorry. See, focusing on my work. There we go. That's all the feminine wants. Now, the feminines, you have to be your authentic self first in order for the masculines to come in as their authentic self. But there are some feminines here who are already in that power. So the masculines, union is being activated with this full moon in Capricorn. You just need to come to the feminines as who you are. Be yourself. You do not need to be like anybody else. They're just working on themselves, okay? It's not that they have any like resentment or disdain towards you or anything like that. They just want you to be yourself. I want intimacy. I feel you are emotionally distant. You seem avoidant of true intimacy and it hurts, so I need to step away for now. See? She was being in her power. It's important to have intimacy between two people, to be vulnerable, to not be afraid to express your emotions, okay? All right, masculine, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this. If you want to sign up for the 14-day free trial, go click on the link below for the Capella membership. So go to capellawellness.com. I do offer personal readings for their counterparts and all that good stuff. There is Archangel Michael. There you have it. So, and 44 means that the angelic realm is supporting you with this, okay? You are surrounded by a legion of angels, so keep that in mind. Any questions about this reading, let me know, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.